Hi, welcome to the first unit of the module Environmental Management and Sustainability in the Foundries. This unit is about making connections between ideas and concepts with a circular economy approach, environment and sustainability in metal foundries. The topics of this unit are basics of metal casting, process information, environmental management system in the foundries, and best practice and sustainability. In details, for the basics of metal casting, we will deal with the following topics. One of the deep-rooted manufacturing methods used in shaping metals and alloys, by melting selected metal or alloys and solidifying them by pouring into cavities called molds, in order to obtain a desired part. In this context, advantages of metal casting, foundry types, metals, furnaces, molding materials are being categorized. Process information. It is possible to make distinctions between foundries according to molding types, melting technologies, used alloys. Process flows are being explained for both lost mold and permanent mold methods. Different material flows in foundries are defined with procedures, specific features, and technologies. Environmental management systems. Foundries comply with environmental, occupational health and safety, and energy conditions of national, partially or fully covering EU Industrial Emissions Directive, legislations and regulation, as in all industry branches. Each facility forms own environment, OSHA and energy policies, includes in their strategic plans and follows road maps in order to minimize environmental impacts. Therefore, environmental management systems and metrics are developed to define a set of processes and practice to minimize environmental impacts and increase operating efficiency in foundries. It is essential to consider there are many byproducts of the casting, finishing and machining processes, which have value when beneficially reused on-site or when evaluated in off-site use. Best practice and sustainability. Metal casting involves the use, consumption, combination and mixing of various material types. It is essential to minimize raw material consumption, recover from residues and recycle. Therefore, first step is to optimize the management and control of internal flows. It is essential to collect emissions in certain points or encapsulate processes where possible to control air emissions. Also, controlling wastewater emissions, increasing energy efficiency, reusing residues and adaptation to the new challenges are another aspects of management system. This unit includes also an appendix that is devoted to further information on processes and environmental impacts on air control of air emission system boundaries. In this part, process technologies are explained in detail, as well as environmental impacts on air and how to control emissions. System boundaries of metal casting processes are defined in a process flow. This ends this introductory video of the first unit of the third course. We recall that all the material of this course is available on the Chromafor platform at the address www.chromafor.eu, and we thank you for listening and see you in the next video.